Let's have a closer look at this Mark 1 Cooper S. Look at that S-Type, wow. Well, morning folks, we're at the Old Piggery Cafe near Combermere, outside Combermere Abbey, and it's the monthly-ish car gathering. We seem to have a Dog's Trust van in the way, but apart from that, we're all good to go. And our chosen chariots for today are the MX-5. Mrs OCC brought this, because she just wanted to pop along for a short while and see what goes on. And over here, cars are just starting to arrive now. We brought the Dodge. The idea was to bring big Dodge, but it wouldn't fit under the branches on the driveway, so I'd forgotten that important little detail, so we ended up bringing this. But this hasn't been here before, so we thought we'd give the little Tourer an airing. It's nice to drive. It's not seen a great deal of use recently, so it's nice to have it out and about. Got a few goodies in the back. The all-important information sheet. A few old maps down there. Yeah, let's go and see what cars are going to arrive today. There are a few here, but all being well, there'll be quite a few turning up. We've got Steve, the organiser's lovely little left-hand drive Porsche 911 here. This is really nice. A couple of later machines. This is a mix of classic cars and sports cars, so you get a bit of everything here. This went past the house earlier, this Morgan. Nice set of badges on the front there. Look at those. These Nissan Figaros have got quite a following now. They're based on a Nissan Micra, but a retro style. Quite a neat little car, combines oldie worldy looks but modern reliability. But I saw this lovely Austin Cooper S before as we were pulling in. That's on the D-Reg, so 1966. That was the last year where car registration letters ran from January to December. Probably, yeah. Well, the Mark 1s and 2s had slidey windows.
Yeah, but like the external
but the small back lights is a Mark 1. Smaller back window as well, I think. But as I was saying, D at 66, that's the last year that registrations ran from, what's that, Corvette? From January to December. After that, 67 onwards, E-Reg, they started going from, was it August, to the following July. It's a windy day, so apologies for any wind noise on the microphone. Let's have a closer look at this Mark 1 Cooper S. What a beautiful car these are. Apart from the badges, one of the giveaways of Mini Coopers, apart from the wheels as well, is these chrome window surrounds. These were, I think, just on the Coopers and the Cooper S's. Normal cars, but these were painted. Slidey windows, exterior door hinges. Those lasted right way through the until the end of the production of the vans and the pickups as well. A couple more moderns coming in. Got a Porsche there. A Ferrari. And this Mini is the Mini Sidewalk, one of many limited edition Minis that were produced in the 1990s. This is a very bonny example. The Mini's old and a little bit newer. A real contrast of cars are going to be turning up today, I think. A couple more Minis, look at these. Mini 30. So this was 1989, 30 years of the Mini at that point. This is a beautifully, presumably restored car. Yeah, it's a real nice mixture of Minis here, and it's only early doors. It's only about 9:30 even now. One of the early sort of reissued Mini Coopers. When they first started redoing the Mini Coopers in the late 1980s, they were available as a kit of parts that you'd fit to a standard car, and then gradually they offered the factory-built cars. Little Nova saloon. Closer look at that Nova. I like the wheels. Very clean car, isn't it? TR6. Honda S2000 and another S2000 and a Jag on the end. Always plenty of Porsches support this event. This one looks pretty purposeful with a cage in the back. A few of these tweaked up Megans are here. These Mercs sound nice, as do these Corvettes. There's a fruity sounding Mercedes just pulled in. V8 bi-turbo. Look at that. Bit of a low-rider duo here. Chevy Impala at the front. The VW, what's that, a Derby is it? Don't know. Another Mustang, glorious. This Mustang belongs to the same guy who had the black one at the last meet.
What do you want to do? Go on, do it.
This Mark II Escort 1300 Sport is a very clean little car as well. This was here a month or two back. Still got the remains of an original dealer sticker. Oh, lovely. What a smartly turned out car that is.
Unlike Max.
I've not seen one of these in years.
Yeah. I got the impression that you needed that space.
I've not applied to it.
This Impala is certainly quite a sight. 1964 or thereabouts. Another one of the low rider cars that are here. Bonnet up on the Mini Cooper S. This is a 65 Mustang, we're still pulling in before. And a Porsche 914 parking in behind it. There's a real mixture of cars here already. Hopefully there'll be plenty more. There's an MGB just gone past. MGB just drove past and a midget, a round arch midget just went past. Hey?
That's so cool, isn't it?
What is the Mustang? Yeah, it's a beautiful car, isn't it? What do we have coming in here but a Lotus Europa and a, well, much modified S-Type Jaguar behind it. at that S-Type, wow. Oi, get out of my shop. I know some people. That XK engine sounds pretty purposeful. This S-Type looks fantastic.
Two old cars.
Proper mini lights on there.
No, they were here half night.
Many louvers in the bonnet. I can hear something pulling in. What's that, NSX? Yeah. What's that, 1972 Lotus Europa? Gold leaf Team Lotus colours, just like the race cars of the era. There you go. World champion car constructor, 70, 68, 65 and 63. The earlier ones, the roof just sort of carried on straight back, and these later ones had like just a little bit of a notch, and of course the engine's under here. Not the easiest car to get in and out of. Once you're in, you're in. Did these have Renault gearboxes? I seem to remember. Great pair though, Lotus Europa. Race prepped S-Type Jag. There's that lovely red Porsche 930, slopey nose on it. And one thing I've learnt is always have a look in the background, in the distance, just to see what you can see. And what do we see here? But a glorious old petrol pump, look at that. Wow, an old Beck meter. I never would have thought this was here. One time it would have had a petrol pump globe on it. What's that, 1950s? That is wonderful. Look at that.
I wonder what you're doing over here. Old petrol pump then. Oh, so it actually works.
Yeah, it's still in use. I need to get a photo of the Dodge next to this after.
Yeah, you should definitely.
Seek and ye shall find. Yeah,
It's good how they're still using it.
yeah. That's been there a while, isn't it? Just looking at the old. The hands are still there. Half gallon. Isn't that incredible? I just never ever in the month of Sundays would I have thought that this was here. It must have had a sign on here at some point, or a label.
Right.
That would have shown the fuel. That would have been a lot clearer than that, I think, originally. It shows the fuel coming through. And obviously the nozzle's not original. But I saw this from that's what I saw in the distance.
It's good how they're still using it. There's an actual.
Yeah, yeah, it's still in use.
That's really cool.
It just never ceases to amaze me what's around. It's even in not bad condition. I mean, even the tin work. You know, often these are all rusted out at the bottom, but it's not too bad.
That's a while, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's been there a while.
See again, the sign of having had a circular plate there, or a sticker or something, and another one.
Little inspection.
It's like a.
License thing.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. Just needs a bit of glass cutting out to put in there. And, what a find.
I probably look impaired with it, don't I? Yes.
Over here is a funny little three-wheeler that just came in. It's a Shropshire Edge, late 1970s, but what is this built up out of? I'm not quite sure. I know some of these little three-wheelers are built up on 2CV running gear, but I don't know what's underneath this one's bonnet.
Chassis style thing, says Venus.
Those front indicators are off a Mark III Spitfire, I think.
What is that?
I don't know.
It's got like
I think it's a one-off, isn't it? This
that may be
DRK,
it's just been put together randomly because you got.
that DRK badge makes me think that's probably the initials of whoever built it. Yeah.
Oh right.
It's front-wheel drive though, so
Is it?
so maybe it is a 2CV under there.
Oh yeah. It sounded a bit too serious.
Bit of a giggle though, isn't it? I like the windscreen. Soft top 968, bit of a rarity now really. I think for a modern these are quite a handsome machine. Well, there's been a good turnout of cars. They've nearly all left now, so I think we should probably do the same, but not before we just go and have a quick look at that old petrol pump again and get some photos of the Dodge next to a nice 1950s petrol pump. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. More videos along very, very soon. Bye for now.
Contrast there.